What's good, everybody? It's your boy Slay here with another build video. We're gonna hop right into it. This is the Mike Titan build. I know you saw the footage, so there's no reason for me to explain. You're here to figure out how you can replicate such things in the world of Destiny, and I'm gonna show you right now. Now, clearly we need a Sentinel top tree Titan. You know why? Because we're gonna be running and gunning, punching, throwing hooks and uppercuts. We're gonna be getting overshields with defensive strike. We're gonna be increasing our melee damage and our reload speed so we can get back into the fight with our Monte Carlo. We're going to be restoring our health on melee kills so that we never die. And we're going to pop that Word of Dawn when things get scary or we need some extra damage because we know Weapons of Light is a thing now. On top of that, Void Wall Grenade has a big radius, lasts for a long time, does duration damage. That's something that's big for the artifact, and I'm going to show you that later. Towering Barricade. Rallying Barricade's irrelevant now. We have Turn the Tide. We don't need it anymore. And it's going to help us in those dire situations, protecting us from, little minors and majors. And we can punch them right through that shield and get our health back and get back in the fight. And then Strafe Lift, man. That's my jump. Gets me closer to my enemy quicker. I can melee, I can shotgun, or I can get away in a hurry. That's a big deal to me. But enough of the class stuff. Let's get into the weapons here. We talked about this already. Keeping the overshield active. This is an important thing. So, with defensive strike here, if you defeat an enemy with this melee ability, you get an overshield. But the trick here is final blows grant melee energy. So this is any kind of final blow. So you're gaining melee energy while the overshield is active on every kill. Then you have Monte Carlo. Dealing damage with this weapon reduces your melee cooldown. So those are working together, right? Oh, but guess what? It grants a chance to fully charge your melee ability with each kill, which happens pretty much 3 times out of 4. So you're not hurting for that perk to proc, trust me. And then, most of all, we have Markov Chain, which is going to increase our damage, and basically it's Swashbuckler. Let's just put it out there. Every time you melee something, you get a 5 stack of this. Every kill you get, you stack up to 5. And it increases your damage output. But the trick to this one is melee kills are gonna grant you ammo for this weapon. So not only are you getting overshields, not only are you getting your health back, but you're getting a 5 stack of damage and your ammo back in Monte Carlo. Too much synergy for all of you. I know some of you are hurting right now, can't breathe, can't believe it's in the game. You're upset because the Titan's still OP, and it is, I know. Let's move forward. Last man standing, 1-2 punch Grave Robber. This is gonna be our major stomper. So you're going to need a major spec on that beast and these perks. Preferably Grave Robber, but if you can't get it, oh well. 1-2 punch though, with that major spec, you're going to be shutting down those majors like no tomorrow. The Monte Carlo can do the job, but you're going to want this for those big time situations where you really need to get rid of those big boys, or just do a little DPS to a boss that doesn't really stomp you out too hard. And finally, any weapon with boss spec, do some boss damage, help your teammates out or help yourself out. This is just going to keep you well rounded in the build and allow you to do DPS to the boss. Let's move over to the armor. Synthoceps really is all we need to talk about here. This is what's going to help us in this build overall. It's going to increase our melee range, our melee damage, and overall just make us the ultimate beast to really synergize this build all the way. Now, in terms of armor modifications, fit your minor specs in where you can, because you're going to be deep in the trenches, man. Really, you can only fit on your legs and your helmet. Your arms, obviously they're exotic, so unfortunately no mods there. But the body is going to hold our very important grenade mods here. So let's get into the artifact right quick. Oh yeah, the Mark is also going to hold one of those. Here we go. The Gate Lord's Eye. And we need these perks specifically. We need we don't need Breach Refractor anymore. That's not a thing. If you have a legendary weapon or a legendary setup instead of Monte Carlo, like a Swashbuckler auto rifle or something like that, use anti-barrier rounds with Breach Refractor, because this is going to help you continue to get these grenades. But for us, we're going to have Overload Grenades, Disruptor Spike, and Oppressive Darkness. Why these? Well, Overload Grenades is basically going to give you a grenade that can nerf your enemy's damage output and their ability regeneration. Disruptor Spike is going to increase that effect, And then Oppressive Darkness is going to basically weaken them like a Titan top tree Sunbreaker shoulder charge or tractor cannon, some of that sort. So you're nerfing them in every way possible, and just you're gonna do a whole ton of damage. So that's the build. It's real simple, I guess, if you think it's simple. But if you liked it, please like, please subscribe. If you want to stick around, see some more videos, because I'll be doing them. You know I like to do them. And yeah, so have a great day, and I'll let this video right out for all of you guys who just want to watch me destroy some stuff.